Hey YouTube, it's your girl Saturn Rings 888. I'm the triple eight, and I want to do a read to see what's up for today. What's in the energy? I hope everybody out there is doing well and has had a wonderful week. Okay, and I hope it ends with a positive, beautiful bang for you. And me too. I can't leave me out. Anyway, it's been a long time since I've been on YouTube. I don't know what happened. It was something with my hookup. I don't know, but I decided to just let me try it again and get back on because I miss y'all. I miss doing this. Although I'm still on YouTube, I can watch, but it was my uploading that was giving me a problem. But anyway, besides all of that, it's good to be back. It feels good, and I'm going to get started. All right, so I'm going to start off with this is like the body, the anatomy cards. Okay, I'm just going to show you a little bit. I already pre-shuffled, but I'm just going to cut, and let's see what comes out. Oops, toes. Toes is the first card out. Balance, stability, progress, sensitivity, connection, vulnerability, and details. Okay. All right. Maybe it's how you're traveling, how whoop, like it says stability, maybe like 10 toes down. That's what I'm getting. All right, and then we have chest. Excuse me. Pride, express how you really feel, protection, sadness, and in your power. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get some more. Okay, we off to a great start. 10 toes down. Now, here's the thing. We got to be careful about pride because pride isn't that one of the 7 deadliest sins? Okay, now we have ear. All right, only what you want to hear, open to the truth, messages, gossip, and balance. Okay, I'm feeling that though. I like that. I like what we're getting so far. Whoop. Okay, skin. I love these cards. They're beautiful, and I love the messages. Boundaries, distinction, empathy, fragility, touch, shedding, and growth. Okay. Who does all of this? Okay, so far we have toes, oops, chest, ear, skin, and buttocks. Okay. Sitting too long, bottom of things, sexuality, attraction, resting on your laurels. Okay. All right, let me just slide this over a little bit so that I can really use all of the space. So we have toes, chest, ear, skin, and buttocks. Wow. And like your skin is the biggest, what is it, the biggest organ? The biggest, because it covers you literally from head to toe. And it's like, I'm getting your boundaries, like you have to cover yourself, as in protection, standing 10 toes down. This is how I feel. You're willing to hear. Excuse me. Oh, spiritual burp. You're willing to hear, to be open to the truth. You're all for that, and that's good. That's good, and not to be an ass. Okay, with buttocks. Although that's just what I'm getting. I just threw that out there, but still, when you sit too long, your lower back will hurt, and your body will react to that in a way. It's like ouch, ooch. You feel older than what you are, and but but also getting to the bottom of things. So I'm really feeling this. This is great. That's what I'm getting, y'all. That's what I'm getting. You know. And at the bottom of the deck is kidneys. Let me just read it. filters toxins, sorting, sustaining, sacrifice, insight, moral judgment. It's like, you know what? Filtering all of these pieces of yourself. It's like, okay, detox is what I heard. It's like getting rid of the old to gain the new, to get new skin, to be able to hear well. You get it off your chest, you'll feel better. You're standing 10 toes down, what makes you, stable. And, because you got to the bottom of things. I love it. Okay. All right. So what's next? Okay. I'm hearing. Okay. Let me do some cartomancy. I really love that. I'm just doing a little mix. I have regular cards. Oz, the wonderful Wizard of Oz bicycle brand, a name. They were just regular cards, but I labeled them. And again, I already pre-shuffled. So let me just cut for y'all, and let's see what comes out. I'm also on TikTok, just to let y'all know. Saturn Rings 888. So you can check me out there. I have a lot of videos posted. Ooh, unconditional love and new feelings. Look what came out, y'all. Look at this. This is fly. Yeah. Yes, I love that. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Let's keep this going. Collective. I hope you're feeling this, because I certainly am. Whoop, 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 whoop. Up. Damn it. Here we go. Here come the drama. All right, we have dramatic, demanding person. It's the Queen of Wands. You know what? It seemed like, okay. You know what? It seems like, let me get them all out. Let me get them all out first, and then I'm going to go over them, because I don't want to wreck my flow here. Okay, can we have the next card out? Whoop. Come on, get us the next card out. Oops. Ooh, okay. Refuse. Wow. You know what? I was having a feeling, y'all, like with chest and get it off your chest and ear. That really, those two really stuck out to me, because it's like people don't want to listen. You only want to hear what you want to hear to get the results that you want. And it doesn't mean that, wow. So right after I said that, y'all, a loud ass car, the booming system just rolled by my house. Just rolled by right after I said, yeah, you only want to hear what you want to hear. You don't want to hear the truth of things, or how you really feel. Not you, but I mean, like, your experience, collective. It just came out. Oh, okay, I'll keep it. Walk away. Okay, I'll keep it out. Last card out, please. All right. That's the Eight of Cups. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to, oh gosh. And chaos. Oh my God. Joker. Chaos. All right. All right. We have the Ace of Hearts, which is the Ace of Cups. It seems like the Queen of Wands wants your unconditional love, collective, and they refuse to hear the truth. They're not open to hearing the truth, your truth. They refuse. And with that, refusing, as in the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups, you had to walk away. You had to just walk away. And with under skin, it's like all of you. You took all of you and said bye-bye. And it's boundaries also. You had to set the boundaries. And it doesn't mean you don't have empathy for this person. They know that you do, because the Ace of Cups is out here. See, this is what they miss. And instead of hearing and accepting the truth, they rather hold on to their false pride close to their chest, like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And act like an ass with buttocks. And creating chaos. Look. ridiculous. See, we had a start, child. We were starting out so good, and actually, it is good. It's good for you, collective. It really is. This is wonderful for you, but not for them. Not for them. What's at the bottom here? We have the Page of Wands. You know, they looking into the future. They're looking into the future, and they're just being rogue. They're being rogue and dishonest. And here we have the Ten of Swords. You know what? This person has to hit rock bottom, and yet, you know, they're still juggling. They're juggling, and they're overworked to try to get a success that does not belong to them. Like, oh, they're going to succeed, all right, in a way that, you know, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt real bad because they just refuse. All right, let's continue. This is the urban city, urban kipper. You know, deck. I already pre-shuffled, but I just cut just now. So let's see what does the urban kipper have to say about this? What the hell? People just, you know what? You must have really loved on this person here, collective. You loved them. You loved them unconditionally, and you know what? You knew that they were a drama. You knew that. Look at here, resistance. They're resisting. You see this? The light coming through the door. It's like God is saying, I'm coming through. Listen, because you can't stop me, boo. That's not how this works, my love. See how they don't want to hear it? They refuse. Resisting. Look at them pushing up against the door. No, I don't want to. I don't want you to come in here. I don't want you to come. I'm just going to lay it on top so we have a better view. You know, yo, it's sad. You know what? This is what's coming to me, that the person's energy, you know, people, whoever, they feel that, first of all, let me just say this. So far, I only see one person out here. I only see one person. But anyway, you take it how it resonates for you, collective. I feel that they feel you must do what I want you to do. They're very controlling. They're very controlling. They're demanding. I want what I want. No, damn it. That's not how this works. You have to do what I want you to do. And your standpoint in the past was, listen, I'm here for you. I'm here for you, and I love you. I love you because I know that you are effed up. I know that. I see you. That's how you, collective, was able to still love them throughout, you know, through their faults and their flaws. But this person, they need an ass whooping. They need a godly ass whooping. And yes, I said that. I hope I don't get flagged, because we know what they need to get their feelings tapped. And I mean, because this is ego. I want what I want. I mean, who the heck doesn't? However, that don't mean you go rogue on someone and create chaos and all this, drama because you want your doggone way. That sounds like a toddler. This is an adult toddler. Look at here. See, you were their ally. You were their ally. But it wasn't enough. They didn't, you know what? They didn't want you to be their ally. They just want, their definition of you being their ally is you doing what they want you to do. As long as you do that, okay, I love you. See, this person has a false heart. They don't, first of all, they don't know what love is. And if they have an idea, if they think they know what it is, they don't trust it. And it's probably because they've never felt loved, and they definitely don't love themselves. So no, they can't accept your unconditional love. They didn't trust it. They don't know what is that? That ain't real. This person is being fake. So they saw you as a fake. So it's easy to create chaos to someone you know. You're not even feeling them. Delayed. They're trying to delay by refusing. They refuse. They're trying to delay. Like the resistance. They're trying to. No, mm-mm. But it's like the train. Here's the train. You see the headlights right there, right? This person is standing there waiting, but it's stuck. It's delayed. It's just gonna sit there for a little bit because it seemed like, hey, that's what they want. That's what they want. They just, I don't want to hear the truth. To them, to them collective. It's sad. This is sad. This person need a healing big time, but it's not gonna come. They have to hit the rock bottom first. You know what I'm saying? It's like nowhere else to go. So, they they are trying to delay that part of their process. They're trying to, because they know it's coming, and you know what, collective, they know that it's going to come. They know it, but they're doing everything to try to delay it, and they're making God laugh. It's like, you want to make God laugh? Tell him what you got planned. Okay, and we have rival. You see, look at the message. Walk away, boundary. Look, rival. God, they walking away from each other. You had to. You had to. And that's what y'all have become, rivals. Because giving them the love, that wasn't. That's not what they wanted. They didn't want that. It's sad because that's how, you have love. Love can take you to the top of the mountain, baby. It can tear down, all of the all of the yuckity yuck, in your life, and rebuild you. Love is big. They say, oh, love hurts. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Love does not hurt. Hate does. That hurts. That hurt like a mug, But anyway, interference. See? With the chaos. With chaos. And it could be burning candles. I see a candle here. And you know what? See, these here is just this one person, and then here I would say that this was you, collective. You were their ally, but now it's like, y'all are done, and they're still trying to, delay. Excuse me, what's coming for them. God is only going to allow that, but so many times. It's like we get a cup of whatever we're supposed to get, and once you're at the bottom of it, ain't no more coming out of that cup. That's it. That's it. Now they're pissed off that you're their rival now. But when they had you as an ally, they didn't treat you right. They didn't treat you right. And so they dragged in somebody else. They dragged in someone else. But you know what? Look, y'all, I didn't notice this with the rival card. Here's a man and a woman, and then behind the woman in an office, there's a man. And it's like he's watching either TV or monitor. Either way. He's watching the screen. And it's like he's watching this play out. This is horrible. They're being watched. They are being watched. And they don't see that. Of course they don't see it because look. So they look for other people. And look, somebody here is watching. Here's this couple. And then a woman standing in the back. And here's two moons behind his, one in the picture and one behind the woman, like in the sky, out of the, looking out of the window. But there's, what can I say? This person, Mm. It's like, okay, what's next? Can we do something next? Yeah, you can heal. You can do that if you have the courage. But collective, you're good so far. Like, I don't see this has nothing. It has something to do with you because it's connected to you in some way, shape, or form. But this is about that person, and they're hanging around in your energy. It really sucks. Okay, all right. At the bottom of the deck, we got message. Yeah, they want to call you if they're not calling you already. Okay, and then the next card we got timing. See, they being, you see the red, the traffic light is on red for them. They can't cross, but you can. It's green for you. Just like this. So you want to delay? God is saying you want to delay? What I got for you? Okay, well, I'm going to stop you. You see there? Because they feel that they, authority. Like like they're big boss. No, I'm standing in my authority. They didn't breach I guess it's breaching the contract. Didn't I say that it's like, okay, what to do now? Help me, help me. They have a meeting. Have a meeting. What to do next? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. What to do? How do I return to the collective? Get the hell out of my face. That's how you get out of here. Bye bye. No return. How about that? No return. All right, let's get with some tarot. I already pre-shuffled, so cut to the right. Okay, I'm gonna cut to the. Ooh, okay, cut to the right. This is good, y'all. Okay, what's at the bottom? The Four of Pentacles. What am I holding on to too tightly? You see there? You know what? The chest. The drama. They're holding on too tightly, like, and that's how they can't grow, and they're not going to grow. It's just sad. It's sad. All right, can we have the first card out, Spirit? Ooh, okay. Thank you. All right, Seven of Swords. First of all, I love these cards. Look at them. These are hot. What is the name? I'm so sorry, y'all. The Shadow Tarot. Let me just show you. The Shadow Tarot. Yes. Seven of Swords. What am I not being honest about? You see there? There was some deception. Or could be theft. Oops. Deception, theft, same, all in the same category. You lie, you cheat, you steal, that kind of thing. And here's the light is shining in on them. Light coming through the door. The light shining right on them, like the spotlight is like right on them. It's like God is saying, I see you. And like with the ear and chest, that they're not being honest. You know what? No, they are being honest with how they feel, but their feelings are wrong. I hope I made sense. Yeah, because they feel that they're right. But that feeling is wrong. And maybe that's why, they're able to keep the drama, keep the chaos going. Because in their heart and mind, first of all, you need a heart for that. So let me take out heart. But in their mind, because this is mind stuff, they are, into them, they're right. Nine of Pentacles. What does independence cost me? This person, you know what, y'all? Wait, I don't feel like this is about them. I feel like this is you. Because you had to go independent. See, you used to be their ally, and they probably felt it made them feel more independent because they probably felt like you needed them, but you learned you don't. If y'all hear some bass and stuff, it's my damn inconsiderate neighbor. I'm about to put on my tap shoes and get the tippity tapping on their head and see how they like that. Anyway, can I have the next card out? But ooh, look at you, my love, with this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. See, you stood 10 toes down. You were willing to hear. You were willing to shed old skin and keep you close to your chest and get up off your buttocks and get to moving. So I mean, it goes both ways, you know. Like the first row here of the anatomy, I say that this is both of you. It's you and the person that's hanging around in your energy, still trying to come for you, which is, you know, just a bunch of bullshit. Knight of Cups. See? Look at this. It's beautiful. What am I projecting onto others, onto this pursuit? What am I projecting onto this pursuit? You see, they just want to come in. It's Knight of Cups. But you're not having it. You're rivals. And they just refuse to accept that. Here we got Four of Pentacles again. They hold, because they're still holding, and look how she's holding it close to her chest. She's holding it like, no. This is how I feel. Look, Five of Cups. They lost. They lost. They made you their rival. And they're so busy. They're fixated on that. So to them, it's like, no, I gotta get you back. But I don't know what to say about this. This person is a mess, child. That's what I will say. Look, y'all, look what came out. The Tower. Then I say it's like they have to be stripped down to the bones. The truth will shatter them. The truth is what's going to knock their behinds down. Knock them right on their buttocks. Oh yeah. See, they built this mess, and look at the building. Look how crooked it is. It's like, what does it say in the Bible? You can't build a castle on sand, or a house on sand. Oh, this person is a mess. Here we got Eight of Cups, which is out, you know, with the in the cartomancy. What am I walking away from, even though it still matters? You know what? You had to walk away. And it did matter to you, collective. It mattered that you walked away. It was probably one of the hardest things you had to do. Who is this person? Who is this person that you walked away from? Four of Cups. That's the second time the Four of Cups came out. It came out in the playing cards. Came out, yeah. Oops. The Cups is the hearts. You refuse. Yeah. Oops. You had, you know, you had to shut your feelings down, because this person, they've never even, they were always off. OFF. They were always off. They were never on. They were never on. You were bright and oop, dang. Okay. All right. Well, oh shoot, y'all. These were face down, so I'm just gonna put them back. But this one was up. Ten of Pentacles. This has something definitely to do with some type of wealth, generation, and all of that. And you know what? I feel that you walked away to break this generational curse, because it mattered to you. It mattered. And you had to shut shit down. You had to, collective. And, you know, it's like the Tower, you know, it's like strip it down and then rebuild. This is what you had to do for you, collective. And that's how, you know, you get the benefits of your work with the Knight of Pentacles. But it's like this person wants to, because they feel entitled. Oops. Okay, let me take it from the top because that's where I put the new cards. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. What does imbalance exist in giving or receiving? Where does imbalance exist in giving or receiving? But this is, let me just show y'all up close. Gorgeous. But it came out in reverse. This person, they want, you know what? They want you to help them. They feel, like I said, they feel that what happened, like you walking away was unfair. They're miserable, and they expect a return. And if they were to give you something collective, it will be attached to strings. Telling you. Oops. This person. You know, well, we're grown, and we're supposed to behave as such. So, you know, it's kind of hard to even. You probably at one time felt sorry for this person. Who is this person? I would like to know. I'm being nosy. Okay, not me. Well, yeah, I am being nosy, but this is for the collective. Who is this person? Oh, shoot. You know what? With all these cups, it's definitely a water sign. Page of Pentacles. Okay, it says, what am I ready to learn about stability? Okay, straight up, but it came out. I picked it up in reverse. You gonna learn today. You gonna learn that what's been going on, what you've been doing, wasn't cool. They're gonna learn at a standstill. That's what they're gonna learn. That's what they are going to learn about their stability. That it will be delayed. That's what they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn that what they've done wasn't cool. Okay, at the bottom, Ace of Cups. This definitely is a water sign. Look at all these cups. They don't want to feel anything. Three of Wands. They want to rise, but that's not going to happen. This is you, boo. You're full of love, and you expanded, but not them. They're too busy fighting with the Five of Wands. Yeah. Queen of Swords. The Empress. Look at her hiding. She was hiding. Is this this is a mother figure? That's who it is. It's your mother or a mother figure. Somebody, definitely somebody that you definitely know this person. I would say that it's your mother. I really would. I mean, it could be stepmother and all of that, but same shit. But this person, because they feel so entitled. They feel like they don't care how you feel about stuff. It's all about them. And, it's like that old school. I'm feeling that too, that old school way of thinking. No matter what, it's definitely, a parent. I don't want to hear it. And they, from the baby boomer. What's the next one? The next generation after that. I got it on my phone, but I have to stop and listen. Anyway, let's continue. All right, I'm going to do the Celestial Insights. Okay. These cards are gorgeous, y'all. They are beautiful. Look, Enlightenment. Ooh, I just split it. It didn't come out. But let's see. What you got for them, Spirit? This person is a mess. You know what? Nobody can help them but God. That's the only person. They can't even help themselves, y'all. They can't. They need Jesus. They need the Almighty. Because He's the only one. God is the only one. The only one. And since I saw a candle out here, I'm quite sure that they were, yes, they were doing some stuff. And yes, to what I said, they only God can heal this person. Okay, most likely they were doing some type of magic on you, collective. I know they were, because they want their way. They don't care about what you want, and that can come from force. Tree. Generations, huh? Okay, like a tree, deep roots create stability and growth. Are you feeling ungrounded? Focus on building a strong foundation in all areas of your life to support your long-term growth. Listen, you're good, collective, but this person isn't, and this is what they need to do. And with the tree, it's, that's generational stuff. This is definitely, your family member. And it's not leaving fathers out, because it definitely could go for dads too. But it's like the moms, the parents, I'll just say parents, generation after generation after generation, they're the ones who bring it. Okay. Balance. Balance is key to a harmonious life. Have you been feeling out of sync? Adjust how you spend your time and energy to ensure you maintain a healthy equilibrium. Yeah. See, this is the work. This is what they need to do. Apparently, you're doing this, collective. That's how you're in your nine of pentacles. But this person, child, they done built on, it's quicksand, if you ask me. Let me have can we have the next cards out, please? The spirit is on it today, baby. I mean, they're always on it, but you know what I mean. I need 3 more cards. Oh, come on. All you can do, collective, for this person is just, if you hadn't done it already, which I believe that you did, looking at the cards here, just hand them over to God. Here, Lord, you got this. I just can't. I won't. I don't even want to be part of this. And you just keep your balance. You keep growing. Can we get some more? Look, you stay enlightened, okay? That's all you have to do. You stay enlightened. Thank you. Can I get 2 more, please? Thank you. 1 more. Ooh, didn't I said spirit? Didn't I say spirit? 1 more. Oops. Doggone it. It's sad. It's sad to, if people, we have to heal, man. We have to. We have to clear and detox. We have feelings because we're supposed to be able to learn through those feelings and not have them take us and do whatever they, oh, I want what I, no. We're supposed to use our feelings. It's a tool. It's a tool, and to use them for positivity so that you can have, a better life. Okay, what came out was so happy, rekindle connection. This is what, ooh, child, this is what they want. Okay, your soul is longing to reconnect with something or someone. Have you drifted away from a meaningful connection? It sounds like that's what they did. Yep, rival and ally, they want no more. Okay. Take the initiative to rekindle this relationship or experience, as it may bring you deep joy. If they were to do, you know what? They're past that. These cards is what they, if they were like going, if they didn't go so far as making you their rival, right? Um, then this would be beautiful. And they use these tools. You would be open to hear them out. They would be able to release that toxicity from their chest. You'll both be able to stand 10 toes down. You know, it's like shedding old skin, you know, shedding how do a caterpillar into a butterfly, you know. You get up off your butt and you do it. But this person, you past that. Okay, we have spirit. The power of your spirit is always there, quietly supporting you. If you feel lost, take time to listen to your inner voice. Through meditation or simple outdoor activities, you can reconnect with your inner strength. And I say that, but you know what? This person don't want to. Look at all this beautiful information. Okay, then we have the light bulb. Look at this. Inspiration. Okay. Inspiration is sparking within you, lighting the way forward. Have you felt stuck lately? Reconnect with what excites you. It will reignite your creativity and motivation. Look at that. Beautiful. But that's not what they want, collective. Oh, so, you know, you take that for you. If you're feeling this way, of course, by all means, use it. Recognition. It's the card at the bottom. Let me just read it. Okay, you deserve to acknowledge your accomplishments. Have you been neglecting to celebrate your efforts? Take time to recognize your progress, no matter how small. It will fuel your growth. If this ain't for you, collective, I don't know what is. Okay. Yes, baby. That is for you. All right. Let's continue. I have some Scrabble tile letters here. So let me just grab. Okay. I just grab maybe this is too much. Maybe I should just take 5. Okay, I'm good. This is what I have, so I'm just going to pick 5 out of this pile here. Okay, I'm going to put the rest back because I don't need all of those. If we can't get the message out of these, then ain't nothing to get. All right. Okay, so we have N, we have I, we have S, the letter S like a snake, and we have I again, and K. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look. S, K, I, N. Skin. Stop playing. Wow. Skin. Yeah. Time to shed. Time for them to shed. This, you know what? You have already shed it, collective. Like I said, and if you hadn't, I shouldn't assume, but if you had not, it's time to do it. Okay? And what else can we make? Ski. S-K-I-I. Oh no, shoot. Lord have mercy. You know. I ski. Okay. I had a moment. All right. But skin, that is definitely in. Ooh, child. We also have kin, as in relation. You know, relative. That's my kin. Yeah. You're definitely related. This is your kin. Your kinfolk. Is kin. This is your kinfolk right here. And it is a sin. This is a sin, not, you know, what's going on. It's a sin. It's a sin to you know, to yourself. I mean, you collective. And if it goes for you, take it by all means. But, you know, this situation. Okay, what else? What else? What else, y'all? Hmm. That's all I can think of right now. That's all I can think of. Skin, kin, and sin. Those three. Mm. Oh, I got one more. Ink. Ink. Ooh, I got another one. Ink. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's like sign on the dotted line. Etched, you know. And then we got sink. It's time for it to go down the drain. Or sink, you know, or this person is sinking, you know. Mm, 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 mm. It, what else? Um, would this be Nick? Like, in the nick of time? Nik? Hmm. I don't know, y'all, but anyway, you got what I mean. And, like I said, skin, sin, ink, what I say? Ski. Yeah, going down the slopes. Going down. Sink and kin. And with that, y'all, I had fun. I hope you did too. And I hope that, this message enlightens you and empowers you, collective. And for the one who's sinking, I hope that they can succumb to all of this juicy, powerful information and use it for a positive, you know, result in good health, good, you know, to cleanse and get rid of all of that. But anyway, I'm going to go, y'all. And like I said, I enjoyed myself. I hope you did too. And I will see you in the next read. Bye.